Okay, so in these questions we are going to find the x-intercepts, which means we have to factor first since they are quadratic or cubic equations, and then have to solve each equation separately. So in this first question, I have a common factor of 3x. I'm left with x plus 3 equals 0. And then I split in two equations, so 3x equals to 0, x plus 3 equals to 0. So here x will equal to 0 and x will equal -3. If I take a look at this one here, my common factor here is just x. So I'm left with 4x plus 7. So I have x equals to 0 or 4x plus 7 equals to 0. So 4x will equal to -7, x will equal to -7 over 4. This third example, I have an x squared and then I just have a number equals to 0, so I can go x squared equals to 9. And then I can square root both sides. So when you square root a number, remember you will have a positive and a negative solution, so x will equal to 3 and x will equal to -3. This fourth one, again, I have an x squared term and a number, so I'm going to take the number to the other side. And I'm going to square root both sides. But it's not possible to square root a negative number, so you have no solution. This fifth one, we have three terms now, so we are going to use our man method. M, which stands for multiplication, is the last number here, which is -12. A is the number right there, which is 1. And then N, which is our two numbers. So we want to find two numbers that multiply to give me -12 and add to give me 1. So it will be 4 and -3. So I can use these two numbers to complete this equation now. So I have x plus 4, x minus 3 equals 0, x plus 4 equals to 0, x minus 3 equals to 0. So x equals to -4 or x equals 3. Same thing with this one here. I'm going to use my man method. So my m is 12 and my a is -8. My two numbers are -6 and -2. So I can continue the equation. It's going to be x minus 6, x minus 2 equals to 0. -6 equals to 0, x minus 2 equals to 0, x equals to 6, or x equals to 2. I have some few more equations, some cubic equations over here. So again, my common factor over here is 4x. And I'm left with x squared minus 4 equals to 0. So I can split this into two equations now. 4x equals to 0, x squared minus 4 equals to 0. This will just be x equals to 0. Here I'll get x squared equals to 4. Square root both ones. X will equal to 2. X will equal to -2. So we have three solutions in this one. Let's take a look at this cubic equation over here. So my common factor in this one is 2x squared. I'm left with x plus 5 equals to 0. That's 2x squared equals to 0, and then x plus 5 equals to 0. This will just be x equals to 0. X equals -5. And then last one over here, again, if I look at this, it's three terms, but first I want to look for my common factor, which is 3x, or just 3. And then I have x squared minus 2x minus 8 equals to 0. Then I can do my man method on the inside over there. So my m is -8, my a -2, my numbers -4 and 2. So I have 3x minus 4, x plus 2 equals to 0. So the 3 I can ignore because there's no x term over there, so you just have x minus 4 equals to 0, or x plus 2 equals to 0, x equals to 4, or x equals minus 2.